Hello everyone. Are you looking to improve your English speaking and listening skills? Look no further. Our podcast conversations are the perfect way to improve your English language skills. By watching our podcast conversations, you'll be able to hear authentic English spoken at a natural pace by native speakers, helping you to better understand the language and improve your listening skills. Additionally, by listening to our conversations, you'll be able to pick up on common English phrases and idioms, helping you to improve your speaking skills and sound more natural when speaking English. So, join us for our podcast conversations and take your English language skills to the next level. We are going to see the most interesting and informative topic related to the internet in today's video. I am so excited about it. Are you excited too?
Hey Robin, how are you doing today?
Hi Ronica, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good too. I was just thinking about the amazing benefits of the internet. What do you think about it?
I completely agree with you, Ronica. In my opinion, the internet has revolutionized the way we access information.
Absolutely. It's amazing how we can get access to so much information on just about any topic with just a few clicks.
Yes, and not just that. The internet has also made communication so much easier and convenient.
That's right. Whether it's through social media, email, or video calls, we can now communicate with people from all around the world without any hassle.
And with the rise of e-commerce, shopping has become so much easier and more accessible.
Yes, we can now shop from the comfort of our own homes and have anything delivered right to our doorstep.
And let's not forget about the impact the internet has had on education. With online courses and resources, learning has become more accessible to people of all ages and backgrounds.
Definitely. The internet has also opened up a world of opportunities for businesses to reach a wider audience and expand globally.
That's right. And with the rise of online marketplaces, small businesses can now compete with larger ones on a more level playing field.
All in all, the internet has provided us with endless opportunities for growth and development in so many different areas. It truly is a game changer.
That's true, my dear friend. There is no doubt.
You know, Robin, there are so many other advantages of the internet that we haven't talked about yet.
Absolutely, Ronica. One of the biggest advantages is the ability to work remotely or from home.
Yes, remote jobs have become increasingly popular in recent years, and the internet has played a huge role in making that possible.
And let's not forget about the entertainment aspect. With streaming services like Netflix and you have access to a wide range of movies, TV shows, and other content.
That's right. And the internet has also made it easier for us to collaborate with others, regardless of where they are in the world.
We can now collaborate with others in real time, all thanks to the internet.
And of course, social networking is another huge advantage. We can now connect with people from all over the world and share our thoughts, ideas, and experiences.
Absolutely. And the internet has also made our lives more convenient in so many ways. We can now do things like online banking, ordering groceries, and booking travel, all from the comfort of our own homes.
All in all, the internet has had an incredible impact on our lives, and it's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. While we've talked about the many benefits of the internet, it's also important to acknowledge some of the drawbacks.
That's right, Ronica. One of the biggest concerns is security. With so much personal information being shared online, there's always a risk of that information being stolen or misused.
And privacy is another big issue. We often don't realize how much of our personal information is being collected and shared without our knowledge or consent.
Cyberbullying is another major concern. With so much communication happening online, it's easy for people to hide behind anonymity and say hurtful things to others.
And then there's the issue of addiction. With so many things to do and see online, it's easy to get sucked into spending hours on the internet every day.
And let's not forget about the problem of fake news. With so much information being shared online, it can be hard to distinguish fact from fiction.
Health is another concern. Spending too much time on the internet can lead to problems like eye strain, headaches, and poor posture.
And then there's the issue of hacking. With so much valuable information being stored online, there's always a risk of that information being stolen by hackers.
Lastly, there's the problem of time wastage. It's easy to lose track of time when we're browsing the internet, and that can lead to us neglecting other important things in our lives.
All of these are valid concerns, and we need to be aware of them and take steps to mitigate them as much as possible.
Hey Robin, I wanted to ask you about something that's been on my mind lately. Do you think grammar is important for speaking English fluently?
That's an interesting question, Ronica. I think it depends on what you mean by important. Of course, having good grammar can make it easier for people to understand you, but I don't think it's always necessary to speak perfect English in order to communicate effectively.
I see what you mean. But don't you think that using incorrect grammar can make you sound uneducated or unintelligent?
Not necessarily. I think it's more about how you use language to express yourself. Even if you make some grammatical errors, you can still convey your thoughts and ideas clearly if you choose the right words and phrases.
That's a good point. But isn't it also true that some people judge you based on your grammar? Like, if you're trying to get a job or meet new people, they might think less of you if you don't speak perfect English.
Unfortunately, that can be true in some situations. But I think it's important to remember that not everyone has had the same opportunities to learn and practice English. And it's not fair to judge someone's intelligence or worth based solely on their grammar skills.
I totally agree with you, Robin. I think it's more important to focus on being kind and understanding towards people, regardless of their language abilities.
Exactly. And if you're someone who wants to improve your grammar skills, there are plenty of resources out there to help you. But it's important to remember that your worth as a person isn't defined by your ability to speak perfect English.
Thanks for talking with me about this, Robin. You've given me a lot to think about.
Here are some words for you. If you don't know, please learn the words. It's crucial to know enough English words. Convenient, expand, acknowledge, drawbacks, sucked.
Let's start with something simple. Do you know what a verb is?
A verb, it's an action word, right?
Exactly. Can you give me an example?
Run.
Perfect. Now, what about is?
Is that a verb too?
It is. Verbs don't always show action. They can link or state something.
Oh, so like am and are.
Yes, those are linking verbs. Do you know what a linking verb does?
It connects things.
Close enough. It links the subject to more information. For example, in she is happy, what's the verb?
Is.
Correct. And what does it link?
She and happy.
Exactly. Now, what's the verb in he runs fast?
Runs.
That's right. What kind of verb is that?
Oh, an action verb.
Perfect. See how easy this is.
I guess, but what about seems? Is that a verb too?
Great question. Yes, it's a linking verb. Can you think of a sentence with seems?
She seems tired.
That's perfect. And what does it link?
She and tired.
Exactly. You're getting it.
All right, let's move on to tenses. Do you know how many basic tenses there are?
3, past, present, and future.
That's correct. Let's start with the present tense. Can you give me a sentence in the present tense?
I eat breakfast.
Good. Now, what would that sentence look like in the past tense?
I ate breakfast.
Perfect. And how about the future tense?
I will eat breakfast.
Excellent. Now let's make it trickier. What if we use the verb run, present tense first?
I run every morning.
Great. Now change it to past tense.
I run every morning.
Correct. And future tense.
I will run every morning.
Spot on. Now, what happens when we add a helping verb like is? Let's try the present continuous tense with run.
Present continuous. So, I am running every morning.
Almost every morning suggests a habit, so it's better for simple present. Try it with just now or today.
Oh, okay. I am running right now.
Perfect. Now, what's the past continuous form?
I was running yesterday.
Excellent. And future continuous?
I will be running tomorrow.
Exactly. See how the helping verbs work?
Yeah, they tell you when it's happening, right?
That's right, and they also show whether it's ongoing. Now, let's try one with write, present continuous first.
I am writing an essay.
Great. Past continuous.
I was writing an essay yesterday.
Good. What about future continuous?
I will be writing an essay tomorrow.
Perfect. You're on a roll.
Can I ask something?
Of course. What's on your mind?
What's the difference between I will write and I will be writing?
Excellent question. I will write is simple future. It focuses on the action happening at some point. I will be writing shows that the action will be ongoing at a specific time. For example, I will write a letter tomorrow means you'll do it at some point. I will be writing a letter at 5 p.m. Exactly. You've got it.
Okay, one more question. Is I have written the same as I wrote?
Not quite. I wrote is past simple. It focuses on the fact that the action happened. I have written is present perfect. It connects the action to now, showing it's still relevant or that the exact time isn't important.
Oh, like, I wrote a letter yesterday versus I have written a letter, and it's on the table.
Exactly. That's a perfect example.